Hi, it's time for some bedtime stories. Bernard and I are ready, so should we get our first story? I'm so glad you joined us tonight. Maybe we could have a pajama party together. I have my pajamas on. Are you in your jammies yet? This is a book by Stuart J. Murphy, and it's illustrated by Frank Remikowitz. And it's published by HarperCollins. And this is a brand new copy because our other one got worn out. Have you ever gone to a pajama party? It's a lot of fun. My pajama parties is about to begin. I run to the door to let my friends in. We gobble our dinner, pizza with cheese, and slurp down our fruit juice as much as we please. For dessert, we make sundaes, hot fudge, and whipped cream, with a cherry on top. Oh, an elephant's dream. Then Mom says it's time to get ready for bed. So we pull on our PJs. Mine are bright red. When everyone's ready, Mom says, "All right. Now into your sleeping beds, zip them up tight." Elephant giggles, and I start to laugh. Mom takes one last picture. "Good night," shouts Giraffe. Do you see the silly face he's making? But the fun has just started. We don't want to rest. We tell scary stories, the kind we like best. There's a boo and a scream, then a shh, then a roar. But after a while, all I hear is Mouse snore. Sometimes it's hard to go to sleep when you're at a pajama party because everybody's having so much fun. In fact, you might even have to jump on, well, you're probably not in a bed on your sleeping bag, but can we get our 5 little monkeys ready to jump on our beds? Here we go. I've got my 5 little monkeys and they're jumping on the bed. When one fell off, well, he bumped his head. So his mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." So 4 little monkeys are jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Well, his mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." So 3 little monkeys were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Well, his mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." So that means 2 little monkeys were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. His mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." So how many do we have left? Just 1. So 1 little monkey is jumping on the bed. When she fell off, well, she bumped her head. Her mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Well, in that story, when they were all in their sleeping beds, they told scary stories, didn't they? So I thought maybe we could have a slightly scary story. This is called Creepy Carrots. It's written by Reynolds with pictures by Peter Brown. And it's published by Simon & Schuster Books. Jasper Rabbit had a passion for carrots. And the carrots that grew in Crackenhopper Field were the best. Fat, crisp, and free for the taking. He pulled some for a morning snack on the way to school. He yanked out a few on his way to Little League practice, and he ripped them from the ground on his way home at night. Jasper couldn't get enough carrots. Until they started following him. He first noticed something strange after the big game against the East Valley Hares. Jasper was about to help himself to a victory snack when he heard a soft, sinister tunk, tunk, tunk of carrots creeping. He turned. But there was nothing there, just a couple of carrots. Just my imagination, he thought, but he hopped a little faster. And that night, as he was brushing his teeth, there they were, behind the shower curtain. Jasper whipped around, but no, nothing. He laughed at himself, picked his toothbrush up off the floor, and went to bed quickly. Now the next morning, as he approached Crackenhopper Field slowly, he reached for 2 wild carrots. Nothing happened. He bit into one. Nothing happened. Whew! Creepy carrots. It was ridiculous. But when he arrived home that evening, "Mom, Mom," Jasper screamed, "creepy carrots in the shed." Well, his mom opened the door slowly. There weren't any carrots. There was a saw and some clippers and some orange paint. No carrots, not even the regular kind. "There are no such things as creepy carrots," his mom said, shaking her head. Well, later that night, as Jasper lay in bed, he heard it. Breathing. Terrible, carroty breath. There, on his wall. "Creepy carrots!" he shouted. "Dad! Dad!" His dad thumped into the bedroom and threw on the light. They searched under the bed. No creepy carrots. They looked through the closet. No creepy carrots. They opened the dresser drawers. No creepy carrots. "Just a bad dream, son," his dad said, shaking his head. "Now go to sleep." Well, that wasn't going to happen. By the end of the week, Jasper was seeing creepy carrots creeping everywhere. In the windows, in the sewer, in the cemetery. Or did he? Look there. Jasper knew his parents were wrong. Creepy carrots were real, and they were coming for him. But they couldn't get him if they couldn't get out. So Jasper hatched a plan. First thing on Saturday, he grabbed supplies and headed for Crackenhopper Field. He made a fence, marked it off with some string, sawed the lumber, put it up, dug a deep moat, filled it with water, put up the fence. There. And as the sun finally set across Crack and Hopper Field, Jasper Rabbit smiled. And on his way home, there was no tunk, tunk, tunk. There were no carrot-shaped shadows. His plan had worked. No creepy carrots would ever get out of that carrot patch again. And as the sun finally set, the carrots of Crack and Hopper Field, can you see them peeking? Cheered. Their creepy plan had worked. They were sure of it. Jasper Rabbit would never get into that carrot patch ever again. And if you like this, you should check out Creepy Pair of Underwear, also by Reynolds. Well, can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out? Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. And can you clap, clap, clap your crazies out? Clap, clap, clap your crazies out. Clap, clap, clap your crazies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out? Stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out and wiggle your waggles away. Are you ready to stand up? Because it's time for you to jump. Can you jump, jump, jump your jiggles out? Jump, jump, jump your jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump your jiggles out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you yawn? Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Yawn your sleepies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out? Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. Well, our next book is called Ribbit. But who is saying it? That doesn't look like a frog to me. This book is written by Rodrigo I hope I say this right, Folgueira, illustrated by Polly Bernatine, challenging me. And this is published by Alfred Knopf. Once upon a time, there was a pond that was a home to a family of frogs. It was their pond, and they were very happy living there. But one morning, they discovered a surprise visitor. It was a pig, a little pink pig, sitting on a rock. Goodness, said the frogs, why is there a pig in our pond? Well, they whispered amongst themselves until finally the frog chief spoke up. Good morning. What can we do for you? And to their amazement, the little pig answered, Ribbit. What did he say? Cried the frogs. Oh, this pig is confused. Does he think he's a frog? Is he making fun of us? But again, all the little pig said was, Ribbit. Well, news of the little pig who thought he was a frog spread fast, and all the animals hurried to the pond to see the visitor. This new relative of yours is a little pink, said the raccoon. He's no relation of ours, declared the frogs. Well, he certainly sounds like a frog, said the weasel. Why would a pig want to sound like a frog? Asked the parrot. And what's wrong with being a frog, may we ask? Exclaimed the frogs. Well, everyone started shouting at each other, completely ignoring the little pig, who just sat there practicing his ribbit. The animals laughed and laughed, and the frogs got angrier and angrier until finally the chief frog shouted, "Stop! We're not getting anywhere by fighting. We must go and find the wise old beetle. He'll know what to do." "The wise old beetle?" gasped all the animals. "But he hates to be disturbed." "I know," said the chief frog, "but this is very serious." "Oh, that's true," the animals agreed, and off they went. And the little pig said, "Ribbit?" Now the animals found the wise old beetle and tried to explain the problem. It was hard for him to understand because they were all talking at once. In the end, he agreed to go with them to the pond. But when they arrived, "Where did the pig go?" the animals cried. "Who was he? What did he want?" "Maybe," said the wise old beetle, "maybe he just wanted to make new friends." And off he went. "Oh dear," said the animals. They hadn't thought of that. And sure enough, sitting on a branch high up in a tree nearby was the little pig. And do you know what he said? He said, "Tweet." And soon he was surrounded by new friends. And they all said, "Tweet, tweet, 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 tweet." Sometimes you just have to talk the same language. I'm glad they got to be friends. Well, let's see. We could do another finger play. Shall we? We usually have it. Maybe you've had dinner. I hope so by now. So we could do hot dogs and not get you too hungry, right? Can you put up your hot dogs? I've got my 5 little hot dogs. They're cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. So 4 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. 3 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and the one went bam. 2 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and the one went bam. So 1 little hot dog is cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and the one went bam. So that leaves no little hot dogs cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and the pan went bam. Well, let's have a little silliness. Always need to have a little silliness in story time. This is called The Cows in the Kitchen. Let's tilt this so it doesn't reflect for you. This is written by Jane Crebbin and illustrated by Catherine McEwen. And this book is published by Candlewick Press. And there we are. I don't know if that's just the kitchen. There's a chair in there, so I'm not sure if I'd have a chair like that in my kitchen, but I'm not sure I'd have cows in my kitchen. Cows in the kitchen, moo, moo, moo. Cows in the kitchen, moo, moo, moo. Cows in the kitchen, moo, moo, moo. That's what we do, Tom Farmer. Ducks in the dishes, quack, quack, quack. Ducks in the dishes, quack, quack, quack. Ducks in the dishes, quack, quack, quack. That's what we do, Tom Farmer. I hope you're singing along with me. What do we have now? Pigs. And do you know where they are? They're in the pantry. Pigs in the pantry, oink, oink, oink. Pigs in the pantry, oink, oink, oink. Pigs in the pantry, oink, oink, oink. That's what we do, Tom Farmer. Now who do we have? Chickens, and these are all the girl chickens, so they're hens. And they're on the hat stand. Hens on the hat stand, cluck, cluck, cluck. Hens on the hat stand, cluck, cluck, cluck. Hens on the hat stand, cluck, cluck, cluck. That's what we do, Tom Farmer. Sheep on the sofa, what do they say? Ba, ba, ba. Sheep on the sofa, ba, ba, ba. Sheep on the sofa, ba, ba, ba. That's what we do, Tom Farmer. And where is that farmer? Can you see him? He's in the haystack, just like a little boy Blue. Farmer in the haystack. Farmer in the haystack. Farmer in the haystack. Time to wake up, Tom Farmer. Out of the farmhouse, shoo, shoo, shoo. Out of the farmhouse, shoo, shoo, shoo. Out of the farmhouse, shoo, shoo, shoo. Shoo, 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 shoo. Farmer in the armchair, shh, shh, shh. Farmer in the armchair, shh, shh, shh. Farmer in the armchair, shh, shh, shh. Shh, 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 shh. Lift the latch, shh, shh, shh. Push the door, shh, shh, shh. Creep down the hall, shh, shh, shh. That's what we do, Tom Farmer. I hope he loves his animals, because you know what? They sure love him. Well, let me think. I keep wanting to have some new finger plays for you. And I had some the other day, and I'm not sure if I remember them. Should we drive in our car? Let's do that. Get your wheel. Driving in my car, driving in my car, driving all the way to Minneapolis in my car. Red light. What does that mean? Stop. I think it's starting to rain. So you know what we need to do? Turn on our windshield wipers. Can you get them ready? Swish, 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 swish. Swish, 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 swish. Swish, 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 swish. Driving in my car, driving in my car, driving all the way to Minneapolis in my car. Red light. Stop. What kind of sound does the car's horn make? Beep. Can you beep along with me? Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Driving in my car, driving in my car, driving all the way to Minneapolis in my car. Red light. Stop again. I think our muffler needs a little bit of attention because our car is making a very loud noise. It sounds like this. Can you do that with me? All right, here we go. It's hard to do that and laugh. Driving in my car, driving in my car, driving all the way to Minneapolis in my car. Red light. Do you know why we're stopping now? It's time for another book. And I think we're going to have one about birthdays, something everybody has. This is called How Many Sleeps Till My Birthday. It's written by Mark Sperring with pictures by Sebastian Braun. And this book is published by Tiger Tales. And it looks like it's a story about a little bear and a big bear. Might be his dad, we'll find out, or his mom. One summer morning, when the birds were busy waking the world with a song, little Pip climbed out of bed, padded across the floor. Psst! He gave Daddy Grizzle a big bear shake. Daddy Grizzle, wake up, said little Pip. Today is a very special day. That's nice, mumbled Daddy Grizzle. Yes, said little Pip, because today is my birthday. For a moment, the birds fell silent. Your birthday? Gasped Daddy Grizzle as his eyes flew open. And then, thud, he jumped out of bed and dashed out the door. But wait, said Daddy Grizzle. Today isn't your birthday. There are still 3 whole sleeps until your birthday. Really? Sighed little Pip. Really, said Daddy Grizzle. But seeing that we're up, let's go out anyway. So out they went into the woods and carefully collected some branches and twigs. And that night, tucked in tight, little Pip thought he heard the scrape of a saw and the tap of a hammer before he fell fast asleep. Well, the next morning, when Daddy Grizzle was still snoozing, little Pip gave him a shake. Psst! Wake up, Daddy Grizzle, he said. I think it's my birthday. Daddy Grizzle's eyes popped open, and then he threw off his blanket, grabbed a basket, and rushed out the door. But as soon as he had gone outside, Daddy Grizzle remembered something very important, and with a big bear groan, he turned around and headed back inside. No, little Pip, sighed Daddy Grizzle. Today is not your birthday. In fact, there are 2 whole sleeps until your birthday. Really? Sighed little Pip. Really, sighed Daddy Grizzle. But now that we're up, let's go out anyway. So out they went and filled their baskets with all of the most beautiful things the woods had to offer. Pine cones and flowers and twigs. When they got home later that day, Daddy Grizzle reminded little Pip just how many sleeps there were until his birthday. And that night, as little Pip stirred from the sweetest of dreams, he thought he caught a whiff of something wonderful before falling back to sleep. So, the next day, little Pip, oh, what a clever little bear, somehow remembered it was not his birthday that day. There was a sign here that said, Little Pip, go back to sleep. It's not your birthday. Thanks, Daddy Grizzle. But, psst, he still had a very important question to ask. Daddy Grizzle, how many sleeps till my birthday? Daddy Grizzle rose sleepily from his pillow. Little Pip, he yawned. Only 1 more sleep to go. And seeing as they were both awake now, they got up and went out. And while little Pip kept himself busy with all sorts of things, Daddy Grizzle handed out some very important invitations. And that night, before bed, little Pip was bursting with excitement. How many sleeps till my birthday, he asked. 1, whispered Daddy Grizzle, just 1. And as little Pip drifted off to sleep, he thought he heard one little pop. I think it was a balloon. The following morning, little Pip knew exactly what day it was. But when he went to wake up Daddy Grizzle, all he found was a note. It said, follow the balloons. So there's a balloon. So little Pip followed the balloons out of the house, down the path, over the bridge. He followed them into the woods, through the stream, splish, splash, splish, and right past the berry bushes, whoops, pop, until, surprise, surprise, surprise! Little Pip couldn't have wished for a better surprise or a nicer birthday. All of his friends were there, and everything was perfect. Do you see the sign here? It says, Happy Birthday, Little Pip. And later, much later, when the cake had been eaten and the games had been played, little Pip dashed around laughing and playing with his friends and his new toys. Who knows, said Daddy Grizzle. Tomorrow morning, we might even get to sleep in. How nice. But the next morning, before the birds had even sung, not even one single note, a little voice said loudly, Psst! Daddy Grizzle? Daddy Grizzle? Wake up! Wake up! How many sleeps till Christmas? The end. Or is it? What are you counting down towards? Valentine's is coming up soon. All right, well, I'm pretty sure it's time for us to get out our bubble gum. Find a pocket, and if not, just pretend you have a pocket. Pull out your piece of pretend bubble gum. Unwrap it, toss the wrapper in the trash, pop the gum in your mouth and chew it up until it's all soft and squishy and ready for us to do something disgusting with it. Here we go. Should be ready. Put your hand out. 1, 2, 3. Spit your gum in your hand and clap your hand on top. And we've got sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your arm. Do you want it to stay there? I don't think so. So let's say what we have to say to get it off. Unstick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your cheek. Unstick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your back. Unstick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your chin. Unstick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your knee. Unstick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your nose. Unstick. Somebody's chewing their gum, they just told me. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum. Since you're all chewing it, stick it on Mom or Dad. Unstick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your toe. Unstick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum. It's time to throw it in the trash. And let's get our flannel board out for now. All right. Well, this is a story. Since we had so much snow the other day, this is a story about a snowman. And this snowman's name is Sneezy. Well, Sneezy the Snowman shivered Brrr, it's cold out here, that's for sure. I need a drink to warm me up. So he drank from a cup of cocoa. But, he said with a smile, I like this a lot. And right there, believe it or not, he melted from drinking something hot. The children cried out, oh, what shall we do? A voice from the puddle cried out, make me brand new. So they rebuilt Sneezy as the snowflakes flew. A cold winter wind swirled and blew. The snowman sneezed a gigantic ha-choo! I'm sneezing and freezing and shivering too. A little girl said, then let's share. I have something that you can wear. So here is my hat to put on your head. Let's move him down a little bit so the hat will fit. What do you think? You look awesome, the children said. Well, the snowman blinked his coal black eyes. The stocking cap was a nice surprise. But Sneezy the Snowman shivered, brrr, it's cold out here for sure. I'm freezing, and every minute, what, I'll find a hot tub and I'll jump right in it. So he found a hot tub and he jumped right in and said, I like it a lot. And then right there, believe it or not, he melted into, oh, my puddle dropped down on the floor. Hold on a second. That's the problem with live. Oh, there. He melted into a puddle. Well, the children cried out, oh, what shall we do? And a voice from the puddle cried out, make me brand new. So they rebuilt Sneezy as the snowflakes flew. A cold winter wind whistled and blew. The snowman sneezed a giant ha-choo! I'm sneezing and freezing and shivering too. A little boy said, then let's share. I have something you can wear. My scarf that's red and blue, I think it will look great on you. Well, the snowman blinked his coal black eyes. The colorful scarf was a nice surprise. It went very well with that long pink hat. The children all said, hey, how about that? But Sneezy the Snowman shivered, brrr, it's cold out here, that's for sure. I need some warmth on me. Oh, there's a campfire by the old tree. So he said with a smile, I like this a lot. And then right there, believe it or not, what's going to happen? Do you know? He melted from standing by something too hot. Let's get that puddle. The children cried out, oh, what should we do? And a voice from the puddle cried out, make me brand new. So they rebuilt Sneezy as the snowflakes flew. A cold winter wind swirled and blew. The snowman shivered and sneezed a gigantic ha-choo! I'm sneezing and freezing and shivering too. A little girl said then, well, why don't we share? I have something you can wear. Here's my coat. It's a perfect fit. And I know that you'll look good in it. Well, that bright orange coat was a nice surprise. It went well with the scarf. And hat. Where's that hat? And the children all said, well, how about that? But Sneezy said, whew, I'm way too hot. I'll take off all of the new clothes I've got. The children said, no, no, not that way. Listen to what we have to say. Let's buy something cold in the ice cream store. You can have 2 scoops or 3 or 4. So let's put those back on him. The scarf and the coat and the hat. But what's he need from the ice cream store? Do you think he's got 1 scoop? 2 scoops? 3 scoops? 4? Well, Sneezy ate ice cream 7 scoops high. This is great, the snowman cried. I'm not too cold, I'm not too hot, and I'm wearing clothes that I like a lot. Then after eating every bite, he said, at last, I feel just right. I don't know whether any of you went out to make a snowman with all the snow we got the other day. Well, guess what? It's time for our good night book. Take the cover off. By Sandra Boynton. And this is published by Little Simon. The sun has set not long ago. Now everybody goes below to take a bath in one big tub with soap all over. Scrub, scrub, scrub. They hang their towels on the wall and find pajamas, big and small. And with some on top and some beneath, they brush and brush and brush their teeth. And when the moon is on the rise, they all go up to exercise. You see Bernard doing his push-ups? And then down once more, but not so fast. They're on their way to bed at last. They climb into their feather bed with some at the foot and some at the head. And 2 little rabbits sing a song while everybody hums along. The day is done. They say good night, and somebody turns off the light. The moon is high, the sea is deep, and they rock and rock and rock to sleep. So, thank you so much for joining us for some bedtime stories tonight, and we'll be back next Wednesday night with some more stories.